Okay. Kinda like the high jump. Kinda like the high jump. I mean, it helped me get up here. Paldea's highest peak. You hear that, guys? I've reached the peak. It's downhill from here. Literally. Before I get into that, let me just go back to the album. When I said I've been working on trying to catch and evolve every single Pokemon, I am not kidding. Here are a few of the Pokédex entries for certain Pokemon that I've been trying to evolve, or Pokemon that I happen to catch. Ignore that, sorry. Some of which have multiple different types of Pokédex entries based on their catch rate, I guess. So, there you go. I just figured I needed to show that at some point. Alright, so welcome friends, fans, and fam to... going the wrong way. To Pokemon Scarlet version. I just got done with my final gym badge. Now it's time to take on the... Wait a minute. Just thought of something. It's gonna be time to take on final Team Star, but... I see I almost missed you. But here's the thing. I'm not receiving any more coin. Does that mean I have... Oops. Does that mean I have maxed out on 999 coins? And if so, what exactly does that do? Well, I might try to find that out a little bit later. But right now, I just gotta get all the way down to the gym. By the way, there was a slope I could have followed. I might even just kind of show this. There was a slope I could have followed. I think it was over here. That would have led me to this town from the gym. If I could just find exactly where it is, but maybe no one cares. Oh, it's right here. So, slope is right here. If I follow it, so help me that I'm high enough in the air for this to work, it would have led me all the way to... No, that's the wrong slope. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care anymore. I will say this much. I kept accidentally entering this area down here, you know, the grass area. I thought that was a gym. For some reason, I legit thought it was a gym, but now I know it's Team Star. So, I'm set up to take down fairy typings. You probably already saw some of the Pokemon. I'm going to be using a... Wow, he just fell after a while. I'm going to be using a fan favorite, or at least a favorite among my RP veterans. So, let's do that. I will also confirm I have Primate. Yeah, you can see the Pokemon. It's not even a secret anymore. I have Primate. I would like to evolve it, but Co warned me that it's one of those obscure methods that we gamer types love so much. So I can't promise I'm going to actually be able to evolve this thing, because I don't know how to do it. Every single evolution that I found out, I discovered myself. I did not look it up even once for any of them, including Happiny, which I couldn't figure out what to do for, so I caught Chansey instead and evolved into Blissey. But regardless, Golduck, get out of here. Let's take on this. I see you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Brenton. No thanks is necessary. It just depends on how evil you are by the end of this. Brenton, Cassiopeia! so you may as well, Clive. Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite. We'll still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. Do we have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all of the squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far, only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. I was speaking the wrong voice, but Cassiopeia's hung up? Alright. Thanks to you, never mind. Thanks to you, Brenton, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base, Master Brenton. Ooh, Master. Sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. Someone's gonna get extra credit. That's a terrible thing to think. I will return later when it is time for the young master's piano lesson. Oh, okay. Until then, please give him my regards. Well, at least he's not skipping out on everything. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? I'm not sure yet. Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew. The Rutschbar squad led by young Master Ortega. At least I didn't butcher any of those names. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. No, I think he might be here to try to take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master? I guess that follows. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick bow? Okay, sure. Splendid, then let us begin. Alright, what fairy type are you going to use? Everyday man, Harrington. I'll stop. Morgan! Oh, wow. Someone has a dark side underneath that nice vest. Jacket, don't know, don't care. Poison Jab! The reason I'm using Primate, aside from evolution, is because this is a special Terra type where he is part poison. Because apparently a lot of my team is not poison and steel types, aside from Tinkaton, of course. So I had to improvise a bit, as I've been doing for a lot of this series. Oh. Alright, cool. Well, I'd still get Rage Fist, so that will work too. Patron use Calm Mind. Oh dear. It's the battle between two clicks! Also, Poison Jab wouldn't have done that much anyways, but I'm gonna use it anyways. There we go. Nice and poisoned. Get ready for my... Nope, never mind. Never mind. You be that way. Yep, there we go. Bye, Hatcham! Thanks for that encore performance, I guess. Well, well. That happened. Wrong button. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's bow prowess far surpasses my poultry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hustla V-Star, I guess. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. I really don't know. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so make it double. I gotta let everyone know. You make your stupid jokes, I'm going to go tell people what a dumb person you are. That'll show 'em. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew. The Rutschaba squad. Darn it, I almost had it. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. We'll find out if it's a male or a female later. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but we already know. His battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him, but his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he'll march out of the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rutschba squad off the map. And like all of my good episodes, I'm not gonna edit this part out. Aren't I just the best? Again, wrong menu. Gosh dang it. Alright, revive. Super potion is probably not gonna make a difference. Primate's gonna probably faint anyways, but I digress. Just want to actually be a little bit more prepared. Actually, speaking of a little bit more prepared. You know, this might be more rough for me, considering Primeape and Goodra here aren't exactly poison or steel types. So, sorry Primeape. We'll keep Goodra in, but I think we're gonna let Primeape rest this one. I want to have an advantage, guys, okay? Alright, I'm trying to play the game. Trying to actually win at it. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? If you beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, we'll call the boss out to deal with ya. How's that for hospitality? One way away. Let's do this. Let's zoom out a little bit. Go, Goodra! Oh, I almost ran straight into... Oh, okay. Nope. Come back. So, community question. What is your favorite quote-unquote evil team theme? That's the community question. I will even list the options for you because I am biding for time. I am not going to lie about that. We've got Team Rocket. Team Rocket again from the Johto region. Team Magma. Team Aqua. Team Galactic. I think. I don't think it's Team Galaxy. That's a different thing that I like to talk about. Team Plasma. That's what it was. Team Plasma. Team Flare. Team Skull. Team Yell. Team Star, as I am taking on right now. Or freaking Team Break. And a couple of other ones I can't remember from, like, the Pokemon Ranger games. I guess I could talk about Pokemon Ranger. I haven't played too many of those games. I mean, there's only 3, so I guess that's also technically a lie. But the only one I've really fully completed, which is my most favorite, is Guardian Sign. I have never touched Shadows of Omia before. Omia. The problem is that I ended up watching someone do a review of Shadows of Omia, so it's not like I'll be going into it not knowing what's going to show up. So, Shadows of Omia, if I ever play that, I feel like that's one that I'll have to do much later on, when my memory has gone to fail a little bit harder. But there we go, we are done, finito, bring out the boss, bring out the final one. Our defenses are breached, it's all up to the boss now! Oh gosh. I love your color job. I love that paint job. Oh. Okay, well, he looks more of a charmer than I thought he did. Gosh dang, I was thinking of some character from Yu-Gi-Oh! Huh, so you're Brenton. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever, I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyways. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. I really don't know what voices to give some of these characters anymore. Team Star! Let's go! House Lobby Star! Or take out Team Star! Time to finish this up. No, if Gudra doesn't get a chance to shine, I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you flying. I'm not Team Rocket, so... Oh my gosh, I'm doing the same thing again. I picked a Pokemon without checking out which moves it has. Corviknight, the Steel-type bird, doesn't have a Steel-type move that can attack a Azumarill. How many times must I do this? I mean, to be honest, I went from Primeape, which I already knew had Poison-type move, to just instantly switching to Corviknight without even looking at the move list. So, I suppose in some ways it couldn't be helped. Uh-oh, Azumarill's actually attacking. Oopsie! Did you just realize how matched you are? Outmatched? Sorry? You should give up now. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna keep using Drill Peck. Who knows? Maybe if Corviknight goes up to the next level, it can learn a Steel-type move? Maybe? Please? That's not gonna happen, is it? Fine, I'll switch out Pokemon after this. But only because I already know how terrible this situation is. Plus, it's raining, so why not? Although, I did just think of something. I'll just go with it anyways. Dragon types are not good against fairy types. But that's not gonna matter when I terrestrialize! Gudra is, destroying the frame rate a little bit. That's right, Gudra! Let's take him down! This is the Sliggoo I found with the poison typing Terra type. Look at her sparkle. She doesn't have a nickname, but we love her all the same. Boom! Dashbun defeated. Put that one back in the oven. You didn't cook enough. I should stop. Wigglytuff! Let's go! Now I have the advantage. What are you going to do about that, huh? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now I get to be toxic! I'm sweet too, but I can have a bitter sour side. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair! I think I upset him finally. Oh no. Misty Surge, huh? Well, let's see who's outclassed here. Stormobile is at level 50, so that could be a problem. Let's just see. Gudra Sludge Bomb! Full power! That was close enough. 2 more attacks like that and we should win. Oh, but then the card confused my draw. What? How does he have Confuse Beam? Alright, well, that was in our favor. We just need one more Sludge Bomb, Gudra. Ha! Poison typing stops Gudra from being super affected by that. No! Oh, you were so close. But you know what? I'd rather you take those 2 wins than to take 1 out. So, finish it, Tinkaton! I can blame Twitter for me using this Pokemon. This is your fault, Twitter. They won't care. But now I have got an advantage going into the Pokemon League. So what can I say except you're welcome? Got him. Got him. And I got you. Ah! Oh, the frames. The frames died with that one. Ah, how could I lose? What the heck? About a year and a half ago. Ah, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? And I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem clearly that you're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bully's face once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow. 'Tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have 0 payout, I'd just have asked Mother to buy a car for us. See? This is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mela, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk don't move, then get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Tricadet and have him evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But an hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! Wow, some actual drama this time. You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. God, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself losing. I hate myself for losing. But I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. God, fine. Not that I have a choice anyways. So take the badge away. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. I feel like I gave him the wrong voice from the very beginning, but I'm just gonna stick to it this time. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Ooh, awesome. Wow. Cool. Dazzling Gleam. The user damages opposing Pokemon by emitting a powerful flash. And just so you know, you are the worst. Like the most annoying person ever! Wow, he actually kind of pegged me a little bit. A little bit. It just depends on who I'm talking to. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. And Mr. Harrington. And I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title. So I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different mayor brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's, just an acquaintance of mine. Yep, sure he is. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of that wealthy family and heir to the major apparel company, sorry. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else in the team. It's 'cause I was being bullied. So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would have guessed, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nevertheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetuated the bullying dropped out of the Academy, one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident you see. Wow! What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that! I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. Wow, I think we know why that person hasn't come back to Team Star in a while, huh? A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I want this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible! After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decide to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's 'cause, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. That was a lot of dialogue. A lot of plot thrown in at the very end. Jeez. Oh, but we're not done yet! Brenton, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? With its boss no longer around, the Wutchbog squad is as good as finished. So Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long, now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back attending classes at the academy. Nice work out there, Brenton. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. Now about your reward, Brenton. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone. Is that still legal? Is Clive going to put me in the principal's office and put me in detention for those 20,000 LP you just gave me? I guess not. That reminds me, I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed. You can go ahead and give Brenton his bonus reward now. Okay, I would advise that my Koraidon doesn't jump Clive, because I really will be in trouble if he does that. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss, and have Team Star disbanded for good. So, where is the boss? Don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. I knew it! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Brenton, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. Oh shoot, it is dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. So Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. But with this revelation, I just might have an inkling as their true identity. Yeah, I got an inkling too! Thank you, YouTube! It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best as we can before heading over. Alright, Wii2PLAY, enjoy your day. I guess next time I'll take on Team Star. I wonder who it could be. We'll find out. Bye.